when reality sets, it's quite different to the night before when I still had a job. So just a mindset, having to solve. But what I learned is that going through that process with him, I just had to figure it out. It wasn't impossible. We just had to figure out whatever that was. I left corporate with a list of ideas of other businesses I was going to build and all the rest. And I followed about 3 months afterwards when I realized that you don't build a 100 million rand business in 6 months. It takes years. But I come out of corporate with building businesses like that is how I used to think.
Right.
I started thinking about where do I make 1 rand? That became my obsession. How do I make 1 rand? Because if I can make 1 rand, I can make 2. If I can make 2, I can make 3, and so on. I just think I dumb it down. How do I make 1 rand? And I started just looking around me. And then the second question is, what's available to me almost immediately that I can make 1 rand on? I had to really dumb it down. And that's how I got into Airbnb, is that I looked at my property. I had properties that were long-term rentals. And I had people around me who were in Airbnb. So I was in the network. I had a mastermind.
The network, yeah.
And I thought, okay, let's go. They're doing well. Or they are managing. They are positive. Let me go and do that. And I didn't leave corporate to go do Airbnb. I did it almost out of necessity, but with the right people around me, with almost professional training, I went and invested in a course, and not a cheap course either. But I went and invested in it. I went and invested in putting people around me that knew what they were doing, and the rest is history. And I had a few, and I was lucky enough to find some opportunities along the way, and we kind of grew pretty quickly. And now we're sitting at 19. 2 years ago, we got 19 apartments.
Nice.
Between Cape Town and Joburg. And now understanding the dynamics, not just of a short-term rental business, but the dynamics of having almost a national business.
Of course.
Managing teams from afar, etc. So bringing those elements has been quite interesting, exciting, and there's no limit. When I was back at the office, back at ABSA, the conversation I had with my senior manager at the time was, I'm managing the 70 billion rand book. I have moved a few things that we are earning millions more off this book because I've just adjusted a few things. What portion do I get of that? And she said, your salary.
You wanted a portion of 70 billion.
I want, where's my bonus, or where's my equity, or where's my shares? Because was making, the bank was benefiting exponentially because of what I was doing.
Your skills.
And I wasn't at the level where shares were available, even though I was working at that level, acting at that level. And whereas where I am today, there's no limit. There's no limit. Not just in terms of, can I get more Airbnbs? But how do I think about those Airbnbs? What are the sideline businesses that come out of that?
I mean, what are the other businesses within the property industry? Like what you did with Reside, that was incredible.
Absolutely, and all of a sudden,
are you a shareholder there at Reside?
No, that was a passion project that the InvestorCon.
Yes.
I love the idea of bringing great minds to come and help, to come and share their ideas and their experience with investors to build their portfolios. That's actually what drove it. It actually wasn't really as much a business project, a commercial project, as it was a passion project. And we got a lot of great feedback from that.